you agree that you cannot do life on your own? Stay tuned and all will be made clearer. Hello, and thank you for tuning in to today's edition of Reflections with G. If this is your first time here, Reflections with G is my channel where I share my thoughts and my ideas of different life experiences and also drop a few nuggets that help us navigate difficult situations. 2025, you'll agree with me, has been a year for some people. It's been tough for some people. There's been a lot of stories of doom and gloom. There's been lots of challenges. The cost of living is so high. Sometimes your income is not enough to cover your outgoing. In order for us to get through this year and all the challenges that it brings, it's important for us to keep positive. And on the back of that, this channel, or Reflections with G, has focused on navigating 2025 through positivity. There are lots of videos that I've dropped, so you can scroll down through my channel to see some of those videos. There's one about having a positive attitude, there's another one about giving, and there's another one that's about keeping positive through thankfulness. Today, however, I want to talk about keeping positive through maintaining your social connections. And when I say social connections, I actually mean your friends. We want to keep positive by reconnecting with our friends or being in touch with our friends. Let me share an experience I had yesterday. Normally I would travel for the summer holiday, but this year I didn't travel because I couldn't afford it. So I was just lying down in bed and I was feeling really down that I hadn't traveled, and I was wondering whether there was a way that I could have saved or something I could have done different that would have enabled me to travel. And in the midst of my musings, my phone rings. I pick it up, it's my friend. So I answer the phone and I start singing her name. I've done that every time. She's a childhood friend, and I've done that every time that we talk on the phone. But guess what? She matched my energy. So I was singing her name and she was singing my name, and we both burst out laughing. And I tell you, that conversation was what I needed, because by the time I got off the phone, I felt a lot better. I was in a lighter mood, and I was just happy. There was lots of joy and there was lots of happiness in my life. And that's what we're talking about. In order to navigate 2025, we need to maintain and be in touch with our social connections. So let me share more benefits about why it's important for you to maintain your friendship circle or your social connection. Number one of those things is this: when you have a burden, or when you are heavy laden, or when there is a strong challenge or a strong issue, you would go to your friend. You pick up your phone and call a friend, or you share this with your friend. They share your burden. There's that story about when something is shared, when the load is shared, it becomes lighter. And that's what happens when you're able to share your burden with someone. They give you the strength to carry on. They help to carry your burden. They may not have the answers, but the fact that they're listening to you will help to make that burden lighter and to keep you positive. The other thing is, when you feel that you cannot go on, they're the ones that will motivate you, and they're the ones that will cheer you on to help you to carry on. When you feel down and you're in despair, they're the ones who will lift you up with their encouraging words. Go on, don't give up, you can do this, and stuff like that. When you find yourself in a certain situation, or maybe you're going through grief, or maybe you're going through some kind of difficult situation, they're the ones who will be there as your support cycle or your support network. They will be there to help you, to hold your hand through that situation. Your friends are like a sounding board, or they will be a sounding board for you. So you have an idea, or you have a project that you want to do, but you're not sure how to execute it, or you're not sure how to go about it. Your friends act as a sounding board, because when you share it or discuss it with them, they can come up with ideas that will help you to carry on. And on the back of that, your friends can also push you to the next level, especially in this 2025 when, everybody needs to have a side hustle. When you share your ideas, or when you ask your friends and stuff like that, they can give you ideas on what that your side hustle or what that your next project will be that will help you to earn. And finally, your friends will bring joy and laughter into your life, which is one of the things that we need in order to navigate 2025. Honestly, in order to get through 2025, it's important for us to keep positive. So if, like me, you have allowed your social connections to slide, or you have allowed it to get broken, now is the time to fix it. Now is the time to rebuild it. Reconnect with your friends, because you need them in order to keep positive in 2025. Stay blessed, and until I see you next time, keep positive.